After being forced to be silent for many years, Lucretia Mott and Elizabeth Cady Stanton planned the first Women's Rights Convention in Seneca Falls, New York. The women discussed the social, civil, and religious rights of women. Over 300 people attended the convention and heard Elizabeth say,
"We, Lucretia and I, have met here today to discuss our rights and wrongs, civil and political, and not, as some have supposed, to go into detail of social life alone. We do not propose to petition the legislature to make our husbands just, generous, and courteous, to see every man at the head of the cradle, and to clothe every woman in male attire. We are assembled to protest against a form of government existing without the consent of the governed, to declare a right to be free, as man is free. We now demand our right to vote, according to the declaration of the government under which we live. This right, no one pretends to deny. All white men in this country have the same rights. However, they may differ in mind, body, or estate."
I, Lucretia Mott, do declare and behold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator by certain inalienable rights, and among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
The right is ours. The question now is, how shall we get possession of what rightfully belongs to us? The right is ours. Have it, we must. Use it, we will. The pens, the tongues, the fortunes, the indomitable wills of many women are already pledged to secure this right. Now is the time for the women of this country to defend the right, to buckle on the armor that can best resist the keenest weapons of the enemy, contempt and ridicule. We do not expect our path to be strewn with flowers of popular applause, but over thorns of bigotry and prejudice will be our way. But we will steadfastly abide the result. Unmoved, we will bear it aloft. Undaunted, we will unfurl it to the gale. For we know that the storm cannot rend from it a shred, that the electric flash will, but more clearly, show to us the glorious words inscribed upon it. Equality of rights.
Far away there in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. I, Louisa May Alcott, may not reach them, but I can look up, see their beauty, believe in them, and try to follow where they lead.
Friends and fellow citizens, I, Susan B. Anthony, stand before you under indictment for the alleged crime of having voted at the last presidential election without having a lawful right to vote. Deem my duty here this evening to prove to you that in thus voting, I not only committed no crime, but instead simply exercised my citizens' rights guaranteed to me and all the United States citizens by the national Constitution, beyond the power of any state to deny.
I, Angelina Grimke, believe it is a woman's right to have a voice in all the laws and regulations in which she is to be governed.
I, Jane Addams, help to meet the basic needs of a person, such as comfort, rest, nutrition, and love, while providing educational instruction in a safe environment. I made it possible for children to use their abilities and talents to learn and to have an education. Women, children, and all of humankind were the focus of my dedication and love of the human race.
My determination to become a doctor soon became an obsession. I, Elizabeth Blackwell, applied to 29 schools and they all rejected me. Finally got into Geneva Medical College in New York. Many thought it was a mistake to want to become a doctor when married were much better goals for a woman. I persevered. I graduated head of my class, becoming the first woman in the world to receive a medical degree.
I am not one of those who believe, broadly speaking, that women are better than men. We have not wrecked railroads, nor corrupted legislatures, nor have we done many unholy things that men have done. But we must remember that we have not had the chance.
The preamble of the federal Constitution states, "We, the people of the United States." It was we, the people, not we, the white male citizens. No, we, the male citizens, but we, the whole people who formed the Union. And we formed it not to give the blessings of liberty, but to secure them. Not to the half of ourselves and the half of our posterity, but to the whole people, women as well as men. And it is a downright mockery to talk to women of their enjoyment of the blessings of liberty, while they are denied the use of the only means of securing them provided by this democratic Republican government, the ballot.
It's not easy being a pioneer, but oh, it's fascinating. I would trade one moment, even the worst moment, for all the riches in the world.
I, Juliet Lowe, founder of Girl Scouts, believe that the work of today is the history of tomorrow, and we are to make it.
In 1919, as the suffrage victory drew nearer, the National American Women's Suffrage Association recreated itself into the League of Women Voters, making sure women would take their hard-won vote seriously and use it wisely. Today, all women are living the legacy of women's rights that 7 generations before us had given their whole hearts to achieve.
No person can be denied the right to vote in any election in the United States on the account of his or her gender.